everybody. Welcome to my channel, Be Free Now with Maria. So today I'm going to start out with my bag of words and see what I'm inspired to share. Okay, the first word, family. All right, let's see what else we have. Anger. Interesting. And last but not least, let's see. Oh, breakthrough. Okay. So right off the back, with family and anger, I thought, wow, how so many of us, right, hold on to anger based on things that we've been through with our family, things that we've experienced that have hurt us over time, and how we have been carrying this anger with us because it's stuff that has not felt good to us and we haven't addressed it, or we haven't addressed all of it, and it keeps on lingering. And, this anger that we hold on to really takes a toll on us. The thing is that sometimes we don't consciously even know that we're doing this, right? Because we don't set out to do this. It's just something that is happening, right? But it's happening because we're not addressing it. But this anger originates from our childhood, meaning that there are things we go through, experiences that we've had, things people said to us, and times that we felt frustrated or felt helpless or felt hopeless and didn't know, right, how to get ourselves out of that situation or to create a better feeling for ourselves because of our age and what we knew and the resources that we had at that time, right? But holding on to it just allows us to, or forces this, continuation of it, right? It's like it keeps on going. It doesn't just go away on its own. And there are no shortcuts, right? We have to sit with it, understand it, and give it a new a perspective, right? A new meaning in some way, shape, or form. And we can do this through releasing it. We can do this through supporting ourselves, our younger self, and doing some inner child work. We can journal to start releasing some of it, and and anything that feels like it's bringing you on that path, right, of releasing some of this stuff that you're holding on to, because ultimately it's building up in anger, right? In other words, it's building up to anger, but it's also lingering. It's like there, and sometimes we may be going about our day, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we just get angry, just like that. But it's not really just like that. It's we've been triggered, and then the anger, resurfaces because it's been there all along, right? So in order for us to be able to have a breakthrough and to shift from this, then we need to do the work, right? We need to show up for ourselves. We need to stop abandoning that part of ourselves that's angry and that's hurting and that's frustrated and pretending that it doesn't exist, or saying I'll deal with it tomorrow, because it's not necessarily going to be addressed that much sooner if we say tomorrow. Now, don't get me wrong, right? Sometimes tomorrow does make sense. In other words, like this week is going to be really busy, and so therefore the next, whatever, it's 2 or 3 weeks or a month, you can start changing your schedule or doing something different to start working on it. But when I'm saying, when we thinking about tomorrow, it's just like really putting it off, and with no plan in sight of how, or setting some time aside as to how we're going to start dealing with some of the stuff that we're walking around with. Because when we don't address it, it really affects us in more ways than we can imagine, because it is seeping into all aspects of our lives, right? In other words, I'm thinking of that saying, right? How we do one thing, we do all things, right? But it's like, if we're angry, it will show up in all aspects of our lives. In other words, it will rear its head. And it had just happened so matter of fact, but it's not matter of fact. It is connected to something. It is something that's been weighing on us and we haven't addressed, right? It's something that has been lingering and hasn't been addressed. So giving yourself the opportunity to have this breakthrough is monumental. It's life-changing, and it's a gradual process. It's not like, oh, you're going to sit with yourself one day, or you're going to go through, some process and work through it and then that's it, you're healed. No, it doesn't really work that way. But you start to gain better understanding, and then you're able also to meet your own needs. And once you're able to do that, then when it resurfaces, right, or when you catch yourself in that space again, you know what to do, how to support yourself so that you're not just allowing this to take over and subconsciously create problem after problem after problem for you in any aspect of your life. So I hope this helps you, and yeah, that it has shared something, given you something of insight as to what you may be able to do to start shifting from anything, right, that you're holding on to. And in this case, and particularly anger, because anger will have us acting out externally, outright, aggressively or passive aggressively, and either one will hurt us equally. So we want to make sure that, right, whatever it is that we're doing, that it is bringing us closer to what we want, which is to create better, healthier, more joyous relationships in our lives, so that we're not, holding on to old stuff that's wearing us down. And I just thought of like a bag, that we just kind of drag with us, and that's how anger and some of these unresolved experiences can be for us when we don't address it. So if this video did help you, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Have a beautiful day. Bye for now.